Good morning, everyone. So let's start the class. Just a minute, I'm going to share the screen. I have whatever I discussed in the last class about different libraries, and we have also started some programming for the initial part of data science. So let's start the class. A few important functions that we have discussed in the last class inside our NumPy. Uh, we discuss about ND array, right? We have created one simple data set that is np.array, this many values, and we have printed the values, right? So this is clear, and then we discuss about the mean, median, max, mean, standard deviation, right? Then we one important thing we discuss is the normalization, and we talk about the min max normalization, right? Um, so the formula was normalize is equal to marks minus np dot min marks, np max marks minus np min marks, and print normalize. And generally the values will be lying between 0 and 1. Okay. This is the definition. The normalization is a process that transforms your data features to a standard scale, and here 0 and 1. Okay, then there are so many other normalization like MaxEpps normalization and Z-score normalization. Z-score normalization is important. Z-score normalization, also known as standardization, it transforms data into a standard normal distribution with a mean of 0 and a standard deviation of 1. Okay, and this technique is useful when the data follows a normal distribution. Suppose we have a data set with a feature height with a mean of 175 centimeter and a standard deviation of 10 centimeter. To normalize these features using Z-score normalization, we should subtract the mean from each height. So means from each height, we have to subtract the mean and then divide by the standard deviation. Okay, and this would result in a normalized feature with a mean of 0 and a standard deviation of 1. So the Z-score normalization is very important one. Then another one is we have log scaling. Log scaling is a normalization technique that is useful when the data has a skewed distribution. That is, for normal distribution, we go for Z-score, and for skewed distribution, we'll go for log scaling. Okay, and I hope you guys know about the normal and skewed distribution. क्लास में पहले भी डिस्कस किया था, but let me discuss it again. Show you the picture. Just a minute. So you can see this is normal distribution. Okay, the normal curve represents a perfectly symmetrical distribution. So this is like this, and this is normal distribution. No skew. There is no skew, right? And mean, median, mode here only. Okay, so then skewed means data are there in one side, not normally distributed. It is skewed towards one side. Either it can be positively skewed or it can be negatively skewed. This is the positively skewed. This is the positive direction, right? So the values are there. So you can find the mode here, then median, then mean. So you see the curve, how the it looks. So it is positively skewed. Similarly, if the values will be like this, that will be negatively skewed. So this is negative direction. So mean, median, mode, the values are here. So that is negatively skewed. And if they're normal, then you will find mean, median, mode here only, and both sides equally distributed. This is normal distribution. I hope it is clear. Okay, let's come back to this. So log scaling is a normalization technique which is useful when data has a skewed distribution. And this technique involves taking the logarithm of the data to reduce the effect of extreme values. Suppose we have a data set with a future income that has a skewed distribution. To normalize this future, we using log phase scaling, we would take the logarithm of each income value. Okay? And then this would result in a normalized future with a more even distribution. तो अभी हम एक काम करते हैं. Let me show you a practical for these three of them. Just a minute. So you can see this is the first program. This is the first program. Just 1 minute. Import numpy as np. Okay. We have created one-dimensional array 10, 20, 30, 40, 1000. Then we have created, what is this? Can you tell me? Yes, you are right. That is a function that we are creating and where we are including this max apps normalization, mean normalization, Z-score normalization, and log scaling. Okay. And this is the formula of max and mean normalization. In case of max, we are just means using max function, and in case of mean normalization, x minus np dot mean x np dot max s minus np dot min x. So it centers the data at 0 and scales to a range of -1, 1. Then z-score we have just discussed. Z-score is equal to x minus np dot mean x divided by np dot standard x. Then log scaling, we just take the values, logarithm of the values. Log scale is equal to np dot log. Okay, so log on p, that is log 1 plus x, to handle zeros and prevent negative results. Then return this max, epsilon, mean norm, and z-score and log scale. So all the normalization technique included. Min max, though you already know. Okay, and then we are just printing the value, but first calling the function normalize data we have already defined here. This is the data, right? This is the data. So whatever the values come, values will be what? Max apps norm, min norm, z-score, log scale, and they have been assigned to MA, MN, ZS, LS respectively. तो ये सारे values इसमें आ गया है, MA, MN, ZS, TS. मतलब max apps norms MA में, right? Min norm MN में, z-score ZS में, and log scale LS में. ठीक है? तो print कर लिया हमने सारे values. Just इसको execute कर दो. It's very simple. You are executing it. You can see the values here. Max F, this one. Min norm, this one. Values are coming in between 1 and -1. Z-score. Okay, Z-score, this one. And log scale, this one. Similarly, suppose if we want a random data set, okay, we generate sample data 100 points with skewness and outlier. So but we want some visualization. Import numpy as np, import matplotlib.pyplot as plot. So np.random seeds, ये हमने क्यों यूज किया है? हमने क्या किस लिए यूज किया? ताकि जो भी पॉइंट्स हम जनरेट कर रहे हैं वो क्या होगा? रैंडम एंड स्क्यूनेस होगा. हम रैंडम एक्सपोनेंशियल स्केल 2.0 size 100 into 10. Data append, data minus 150 minus 50. So we are adding outliers here. Then again we define this normalization by both. Both means, sorry, all this max app, mean, z-score, log scaling are included with the same formula, right? At the same way, we are returning the values and assigning them to this. Now for the visualization, we define the plot, subplots, 2T, figure size 1510. Plot subplots at just a space, W space 0.T. Now the visualization we are showing with the help of histogram. So data means 20, color sky blue, H color, and this is the original data distribution. Then similarly, we define the different colors, H color, and then for max F normalization. Similarly, for mean normalization, Z-score normalization, log scaling, and ultimately all we compare the means this with comparative scatter plot to show the relative shapes. Okay, so we are showing that. Let's execute this line by line. Import done. Data points created. Function define. Values assign. Visualization created and shown. You can see easily the plots here. Okay. So that image I have already pasted in your group. So this is it. You please do the practicals here. For that, we'll discuss the rest part. I hope today's class is clear to you, where we discuss this Z-score and log scaling mainly, and max apps and mean. It's very simple. It scales with pressure by its maximum absolute value, and mean normalization centers the data around the mean and scale it to the range of -1, 1. And Z-score, you got it for the normal distribution, and the log scaling, well, skewed distribution is there. All right. So then after that, we will go for means 2D data set. But first you complete this part, show me the output in the, then we'll go for the next. Thank you.